Today, we're going to talk about money mindfulness, your mindset around money, your mindset around consumption, cultivating your mindset that reminds you that consumption, your what you purchase, is in line with what your mindset is, what your goals are. You need to set goals. If you have goals, that's where your mindset is. Your mindset is about setting your goals. Avoid, impulse buying, avoid lifestyle inflation. What is lifestyle inflation? It's considering what the true value is of something that you're doing, of what you're buying. Focus on high value spending instead of simply just cutting expenses. When it comes to your money mindset, focus on optimizing your spending by prioritizing purchases that offer long-term value and enhance your quality of life. Invest in experience, education, and tools. What do I mean by education? And education doesn't necessarily mean that it's a college degree. Education is learning and improving yourself, learning personally and professionally, and growing with education. It does not mean formally that you need to be educated. There are many people that I know that have been educated by the school of hard knocks. They call it the school of hard knocks is because it's about your experiences. That's how you're educating. My kids get mad at me because every time we go somewhere, we do something, I equate it to learning. I'm like, okay, what did we do? What did we learn? What was the moral of the story? What was it about that area that we learned? If you're learning, if you're living, you're learning. And if you think about it like that, you won't think learning is boring. So you want to be able to focus on whatever it is that you're doing in life. That's part of your learning journey. Embracing that learning journey. Strategizing debt. Understanding that you need to pay off those high interest debt. That is bad debt. High interest debt is bad debt. Understand also that there are strategic ways to have low interest debt and debt that is beneficial to our society. The American society was built on leverage. If you use it properly, it can be the catalyst that helps you to be, it is the catalyst for many millionaires that helps them to build what it is that they want to do and what it is, their overall wealth. It helps them to get there. Your $2 alone is not going to get you there unless you're investing those $2 into something else. And sometimes getting a mortgage or leveraging debt is one of the ways. One of the ways that you're doing it is by investing somebody else's money to make money. Harness the power of compounded interest. What does compound interest mean? Compounded interest means understand that it takes money to make money. If you leave money under your mattress, you're not making any money on that. So you need to understand that when you have $1 today, the way to turn it into $100 in a few years is understanding how compound interest work. Start investing early. Maximize the benefit of compounding interest. So once you start investing, my kids started investing. They started their first savings account at 14 years old. Once they started working, we started putting money in a Roth IRA. They're still in their teenage years and their young years, but their money is growing for them. My son right now is starting his housing fund at 24 and he's not even out of college. Leveraging tax advantage accounts. What does that mean? That means understanding what a savings account is, understanding what a flex spending account is, understand what a college 529 is, understanding what a Roth IRA is, understanding what a 401k is. These are all tax savings account. Some of them are tax free when you take the money out, which is ideally where you want to go first, and then there are tax deferred account, which is the second place that you want to do. Continuously educating yourself. Like I said, you live, you learn. Education does not mean it needs to be formal. Most of the education that I have received in my life is not from books. It's from what I do around me. So stay informed about personal finance, investing, wealth building strategies. Read books if you need to, follow financial blogs on podcasts like the Modern Savvy CPAs, do workshops and seminars. That's where I get most of my education from. Continuously educating yourself will empower you and inform you about the changing of our society, the changing of our economy, and our economy is constantly changing, and it involves many things when it comes to the world. It involves the government, it involves physical and monetary policy, it involves AI, it involves your climate. All of these things have to do with our economy. Set yourself some good financial goals. Clearly define short term goals, medium term goals, long term goals, milestones that you want to achieve. Setting these goals will help you stay focused and motivated, making it easier for you to track your progress. Always track your progress. Set your goals and then make your plans, track your progress. Three things: set your goals, make your plan, track your progress. Adjust them when you need to because you always need to do it. Review it regularly. Tracking your progress means you're reviewing it constantly. You're tracking your spending, your savings, evaluating how you're doing with your goals, understanding the time in the areas of your goals. The last thing I need to tell you guys, which is really important, and a lot of us in general do not practice gratitude and generosity. Understanding that whatever you have, God gave you to share. So if you continue sharing it, trust me, if you're grateful for everything that you have, you will always be able to do it. Volunteering, supporting causes, donating, counting your blessings and sharing them is very fulfilling in life. It is goes beyond your material wealth, and it'll help you to enjoy your material wealth more because you understand that that material is not the only thing that you need to have overall wealth, and overall wealth is what's important to everyday lives and long-term living. So if you like these topics that I'm talking about and you're agreeing with this situation, please follow, like, and subscribe my channel. Comment in the bottom on any other financial topics that you would like to hear about, and I will definitely try and give you some more of these great topics.